Jessica from Weight in Progress. I hope you guys have had a great week. How do we continue to lose weight while stressed out? Stressful jobs, stressful relationships, drama, schoolwork. Let's be honest, we all have stressful times. Our lives are stressful. Big surprise, right? We know that stress causes release of cortisol into the bloodstream, and guess what cortisol does? It increases appetite, it limits digestion, and basically shuts off all the functions that the body deems unnecessary because it thinks that you are under attack and puts you into fight or flight mode. We don't have lions and tigers and bears chasing us every day. However, our bodies don't know any better. They don't know the difference between a project that's due tomorrow and a bear that's chasing you down the street. We have to deal with the undesired effects of cortisol. Yeah, I think I've pretty much learned how to deal with stress and weight loss at the same time. I've had to. Let me speak to that person who is still in that overstressed, overstimulated life. First up, be gentle with yourself. You are under a ton of stress for whatever reason. You putting more stress on yourself. I can only eat these things. I have to do this and this and this. I have to be so exact. And treating yourself like an idiot is not going to help you. It's just going to make yourself feel worse and more stressed out, and it's just going to compound and compound and compound. Kind and gentle to yourself means not changing every single thing all at the same time. It means understanding that if you want a lifestyle change, this is going to take time. And realizing that all the weight is not going to fall off in a week or in a month. Do I love myself? Do I love my body enough to feed it what it needs? My legs get me around. I'm so grateful for that. Hands that can write, and I'm a writer, so I type. My body serves me well. If you actually start thanking yourself, thank you for my feet, and being grateful for what you have, playing that part, eventually you'll start to feel that way. It just completely turns your mind around and makes you realize, okay, you know, my body isn't just to look at, it's actually functional, and it does a lot of amazing things without me even realizing it. When you're really stressed out, you tend to ignore some kind of pretty darn important things. I was extremely overweight, and I was in denial of that. It wasn't until I actually looked at myself, actually kind of, poked and prodded and realized how much was there, that I actually realized, hey, this is a serious problem. Isn't it funny that we can walk around in these bodies all the time and not even really be conscious of them? Whenever you start to catch yourself in a lie, stop it right there. I've already lost a lot of weight already, and I think I'm good where I am, even though according to BMI I'm very overweight. Stop denying. I've been good all week. I deserve a donut. Or not getting on the scale because you don't want to see what's on it and you want to stay in denial. This is a great one. Work out. Working out is the best stress reliever. And that is how I stayed sane. While I lost weight the last 2 months, I was working in a very hard job. I would get off a long day of work, feel extremely just pushed to the limit, and then I would be able to go to my gym, which I loved, and see the people that I knew, and work out really hard. And by the time I was done, I felt so good. And I slept better. There you go. Amazing. Let's be honest here. There are stressors in our life that we put there. Sometimes. There are a lot of good reasons why you would be in a stressful situation, and not all of them you can help. But there are some that you can help. Being in a really stressful relationship, you can eliminate that stress. Yeah, it can go. Being in a really stressful job, you can still apply to other jobs and seek other opportunities. Don't leave yourself in some very stressful situation when you could be moving on from that situation. This is one that might not be relevant to all of you, but it has very much helped me. Turning to God and lifting this up, all this stress, all these cares and all these worries, and giving it to Him and putting that at the foot of the cross and saying, God, you've got this. You got this way better than I do. Your burden is heavy, but Jesus' burden is light. Which would you rather have? All right, guys. Have a fabulous day and a fabulous week, and I will see you next time.